مساء الخير. نكمل اليوم اساسن كريد. بقى لنا تقريبا 4 حلقات او 5 ده حسبنا اخر مدينة.
I want to see the Alliance. What about Lincolnshire?
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you. On a matter of great importance, he said.
Where is he now?
Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness.
He sounds charming. I will meet him at once.
Protect your ears.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
ما كل ما اشوفه دي بتسلم عليه.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away, a place of mystery, wonder, and a always.
What do you have?
عندك فاشلة.
I have.
Now, this one begins a long time ago at a desert.
This is true.
Need something?
Life in the rough. You may think this odd, but our lively chatter here has inspired in me a short poem. May I recite it for you?
Go on, Lord the Boy. Make me tremble.
Oh, indeed, I shall try. I call it Ode to a Hungry Flame.
Another skull come to join us?
Me? Oh, goodness, no. I'm no skald, no. Just a humble nobleman with an interest in versification. An amateur, really. Shall I continue?
I'm not here to judge your poems, Lord. Speak your purpose or down your meat.
Yes. Sorry. I have come with the hope of meeting Eivor, the great warrior of this clan. If such an audience is possible.
I am Eivor.
You're talking with her now. And you are?
Ah, by God's blood! My day begins with a lash of good fortune. I am Hundwald, loyal son of Lord Hunbeor, the current alderman of Lincolnshire. May God keep and cure him. You see, my father is ailing, and in his delirium, evil men have corrupted his judgment. A secret and powerful order, if the whispers are true. Only a month ago, without forewarning, Mercian soldiers chased me, his only son, from my home. I know not why, but I do know my father would never have ordered my exile.
Outcast from your family. That is a hard road to walk.
Could one of your clan help me return to Lincoln? March beside me through the city gates and set me at my father's noble feet once again.
I can help you for something innate. You worried about your father or his status? What is your father?
If I knew my father was ill and beyond saving, I would ready myself to take his place. Will you take up his burden, should he fall?
Oh, banish the thought that such a great man should perish. But if he were to pass... Yes, I believe I could. I must.
You sing a sad song, Hunwald of Lincolnshire. A son robbed of his father's protection, now desperate to prove his honor. How far will you go to regain it? To a bloody end?
Oh, indeed. I will plunge into the heat of battle to defend my father, knowing our cause is a righteous one.
All right, young lord. My clan has need of me just now, but when I'm ready, we'll find your father together and right the wrongs you've suffered.
God praise you, Eivor.
I won't be leading you into the heart of a shield wall, but there will be danger. I want your word. You will follow my orders to the rune.
I am yours to abuse.
If it comes to that.
I'll wait for you in my safe haven, Bottleston to the northeast. From there, we shall make our way to Lincoln.
Goodbye, Lord boy. Safe travels.
God bless and keep you all.
I fear I may be escorting that boy to his own execution.
That might shut him up.
ما قلت على الوصلني تلاقي او معقول ولا كذا.
What are you doing?
Okay. Oh, ده. كشف لي هذا. يعني هكشف هذا منه. خوش. شنو؟ قضيت تحت متقاتل.
Go, my eyes.
Meet your fate! If you can. Over here, boys! One, two, brother.
العالم يفتح هذا الباب الزبالة. كان لازم أوقف متخفي.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
اوقف.
So this is Hunwald's safe haven.
هذا أبو.
Hunwald, who is this stranger?
Eivor, come, sit.
Hello, حبيبي.
Bread and ale, please, alewife. I have been
No,
discussing my delicate situation with Alvgar here.
Lord.
He is a nobleman like me, one of Lincolnshire's sturdy thanes.
Hunwald's idea of sturdy is a mug of ale that won't tip over.
Alvgar has pledged his loyalty to my family, the House of the Ferocious Swan. With his influence and your might, we shall rid Lincolnshire of the ruffians who plague this land, once and for all.
We're going to see your father, Hunwald. That's all.
Indeed, Eivor. With speed and purpose, you are the axle to my wheel, the spark to my tinder.
Hunwald, your father is ill, and your enemies have every advantage under the sun. Do you have a plan, Or have I come all this way to watch you drink this watery piss?
Of course, my friend. I am a man of action above all else, ready to leap and dance and fight.
Listen, I've come to escort you to your father's site. We go now, or I walk.
Ah, yes, to Lincoln! Away! But with care. The road between here and there is teeming with brigands who wish me dead.
You daft lump of lard. A single Dane will not protect you against the whole of Mercia's army.
I think you're wrong, Alvgar. And here she'll prove it.
I'm hot for a fight, Snowdog. Give me half a chance, I'll stove your heathen face right in.
All right, a quick brawl to get familiar with the local dregs.
Nothing welcomes us more into the day than a swift bruising.
Is this what it means to be your friend?
Eivor, my bladder is bursting. I must step outside for an undeserved splash. Till I return.
Hunwald, do not wander!
Clear out, all of you, before you kick up a fire.
Jesus, my bones are aching. Could use a dip in the sea.
Shut your hinge, Chill, and stop dripping blood in my hall.
I told Hunwald to stay near. Where did he wander off to?
Did you hear that scream? Sounded like Hunwald. He went out that side door.
Ja, tak kanske.
Hunwald's in trouble.
Leave him be!
This ain't worth the silver days bills.
But I will survive. I must continue as you would, Eivor. And if I should expire, avenge me.
Yeah.
I live! I am alive! Heaven have mercy!
Are you hurt?
Unbelievable! The Battle of Bottleston will be remembered for years to come! Alfgar, we have won our first great victory!
Hunwald, are you hurt?
Never better,
We should get to Lincoln as quickly as we can.
Yes, you're right. Let's depart. What horrible souls are hunting me? Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a...
Cast about this land, my friend.
شو مو موجود اهو لازم اجي وياه مو نتسافر من هذا هنا ما ليش بفكر
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father.
لا واحد بالمي ما صار صح
Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly Start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No.
You are?
The order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right. He's too contained. It must have been King Alfred, then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane, lady love. Right. Sing, my ravens.
Sing. يلا. هاي مدينة. ايه نفس المدينة.
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
What are you doing? We can continue.
يا تا.
Mercy and guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat.
لا هذا مو مدينة أبوك. وينك؟ فوقها غاطة. كنا ما أقدر أدخل المدينة إذا ما أكتب دور الحرس هنا.
not strong! That's not bad.
This town is your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly. Oh, how can a place I once called home look so alien to me now? So hard and unwanted. Fear not, Link. I shall make you mine again. One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I loved.
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was quite poor.
I'll kill you! Watch each other's back!
التبعات ساعدي هذا أبو
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Regenhair. Body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Have you looked for?
Have you looked for him?
Oh, I dare not go asking after him, for fear of stepping above my caste. But he'll be in good hands, don't you worry. Up there with the abbess and her sisters and all.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Hereford's among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can.
Yeah. تظل هنا. تعال بس لك باي. والله أنا
I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, Dane.
Who was hello?
Reaganhead? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
I don't know. ايش المشكلة؟ عساكر.
Taste the blade.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be.
والله
Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon is ours as well.
What?
How often did you leave your house, Humboldt?
Oh, from time to time. Yes.
لا كان اتخبل منه. ايوه. هذا ابو.
Archer, Hereford, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunwald, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop? Was I rumored dead?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north, bedding a Dane on some squalid farm.
I am not the Dane.
Hunwald came to me for aid, and I agreed to help. Whatever rumors you've heard have nothing to do with me.
I am simply worried that Lord Hunbeor's wayward son is in danger of besmirching his reputation beyond repair. That is all.
I have no patience for insults and rumor. We've come to speak with Lord Hunbeor. That's all.
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but I'm sure he will return shortly. Once the storm has passed.
What on earth do you mean by that? What storm?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not against a Dane, certainly.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in tow, demanding to see your father. This does not, in my estimation, imply benign intentions.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. God must have purpose for you pagans in his holy plan, but I confess to utter bafflement.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord, without saying a word. That's all we know.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord to his scurrying thoughts. There is nothing more of use we can say to him.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may know something. Talk to them if you can. Find out what they know.
Can your god speak through you, Herefrid? Can you tell me where the Elderman is?
Our lord is not a trained dog who speaks on command. My goodness.
When did you last see the Elderman?
Leave us be. It is not your place to be asking such questions.
والله خلينا نشوف الأوضاع. والله كأنه هو هذا. شكله ما عجبني ولا طريقة حكي. ما عندي ولا سهم.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart.
Oh, some هذول الثلاثة لازم نسلهم.
Do you know where your Elderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
يلا امشي. Follow me.
Verbum autum Dei quod es mutis sermonibus, et parum habens significatione.
امشي معودة. سهمة مو بالأوبن.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favorite foods. I know when his bedclothes get changed. And I know he hates being bled with leeches. That sort of thing.
But where has he gone?
Where? I have no bloody idea. Is that what you asked me?
Forget it.
جاي من هناك لهنا تقول لي أنا في أكله وشربه. وين ننزع.
Are you the head sister here?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding weapons like a war chief. We're a hospice, not a barracks. It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you!
No harm will come to you or those you care for. I'm only looking for your Elderman.
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these sick and ailing folk will follow me to the grave.
Your Elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling gods will leave your hospice.
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here, and getting worse, in spite of our efforts. Then, quite against my instruction, some guards moved him out. I overheard them talking about a bathhouse. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here, by the eastern walls.
Ruins just south of here. I will look there, thank you.
I pray you find him. He's in desperate need of care.
Okay, أشتري.
Treat! Rennim!
otherwise. يابا ماكو اي سهم. سبع سهام واخيرا.
Upon who? Eh? Oh, sorry, I was miles away. What? Christ Jesus, you haven't got enough brains in your head to blink.
المفروض يصير كبار. شو محتاج؟ ايش بيك؟ انزل انزل. اي شوف نبحث بالمنزل.
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
جيب السهم بعد. ماكو شي.
This place is heavily guarded.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job.
Smuggling will always be difficult. But I prefer it to paying tribute. Never...
استشهد. استشهد. هذا صعب. قاتلها. شاكلين. قاعد لي فوق 83 متر. جاي. صادش فيك. صارت لا طابق نفس الشيء. بطل اسهم.
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the elder men passed this way.
كان اكو مفتاح. يا بومبي
I know a lonely door that would love to eat this key. Saxon noblemen paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits. Paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
No. I'm Smith متى ومش
fresh air. Sunan, guide me.
والله هذا سونا كل شيء ما يفيدش. زبالة بدون زبالة.
Best not to draw attention here.
يهجمون عليه يعني.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
I wonder what in God's name we're here for. Hunbeor is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can hunt in the wolds of Lindsay and whore in Botolston.
Too right, too right. I'm done with idle time. Grab some ale and let us skin some animals later.
Stay alert.
We're going down! We'll pay!
Let's bleed you!
هذا مع الطائفة. اتوقع يعني اخذته. جو.
My lord, you carried yourself as a true-born king, born in a time of wolves. You have earned a long rest. Thank you, beautiful Galmina. Sophie.
شنو هذا مين؟
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing?
حياة أهلا وسهلا بك.
Who comes?
مساء النور والسرور.
Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
شنو مين؟
I heard voices as I entered. Were you speaking with him? Does his hooger speak through you?
I'm not sure what to call it precisely.
No,
Words form in my mind, and I give them voice. Often they sound like my dear lord.
Can I ask a favor of him? On behalf of his son, Hunwald?
You could try, but he never speaks when others are present.
ميت هذا كان. Father faint. Why has you?
Hunwald deserves to know the truth about his father's fate. He's owed an inheritance and deserves a chance to become Ealdorman himself.
All in good time, I imagine.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. Until the appointed time. When I asked who gave these orders, they struck me. I wish I could say more.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will need proof.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects, though I'm not sure what trinket would best serve your purpose.
I'll find something. I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Foul rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Take care.
And you. I shall take you to your family crypt at Nettleton within Lincoln. There, you may lay beside your forebearers, the great and glorious kings of Old Lindsey. Please, do not desecrate our lord.
I am Dane, not a cruel grief monger.
بس يطهر شوية من أمراضه. ألف متى. قصة هذا المكان ما عجبتني. شنو هذا مريض؟ شنو هذا يدور على أبوه؟ بالأخير يطلع ميت المرة. واحدة تعتني بيه.
Best go hooded here.
انزلي لا دلداع. نحاول جادة. هذا يمكن هو الأوردة.
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer. Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son. Do not forget it.
Let's go to your boy back.
Keep steady, Hunwald. You are now the head of your house.
Another swan takes flight. Only I remain. Last in a line of dwindling nobles.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle he had survived.
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never grow up?
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something. It was her duty to say something.
هذا القد غثيث.
Hunwald was the son of an ealdorman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a shire moot. King Ceolwulf must then ratify the decision.
Explain how this works, your shire moot.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our shire.
It was always my intention to convene a moot, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raids, we slipped into a pattern of convenience.
Hunwald is an obvious candidate, but I don't trust any of you beyond the tip of a spear. I'll see to it that he's protected until your shire moot gathers.
None here wishes the boy ill, but do what you think necessary.
Apart from Hunwald, who else will stand for the Elderman's seat?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friendship with the Danes to the north.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire and will convene in a few days' time.
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you. Something I think you'll enjoy.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met. I did not treat you as my god commands, with kindness and love.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you for putting this mystery to rest. I do hope we'll see you at the moot.
With Hunbeorth's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do.
Archer went to console him. Follow her.
Follow منه. شفتو خدش. الحجية لأن الحواس يهاجمون.
Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. He's fragile and scattered. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road. To the old tall tree where he often passed time with his father, I imagine.
What devil put you up to all this deception?
I wasn't put up, Eivor. I felt compelled to carry on for the good of the Shire. Until I knew the truth.
A pretty answer for an ugly lie.
لازم ندور عليه هنا. واكو مهمة هنا. Speak to Haley. نقتل دورة وهنا شو ذاك. هذا لها غاسج.
Hold you.
اوكي. بعدين نلقى هنشيلها.
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches from this lonely hill.
It's not bravery, it's trust.
Redemption.
I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
It's beautiful weapons.
It is a beautiful weapon, finely crafted. Thank you.
I thought you might like it. Now, take it and come hither. I have a rousing hunt planned for the two of us. Leave aside talk of politics and shire moots. Let us enjoy the fruits of my land together.
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. Whatever you fancy. I'm generous with the yields of my estate, as you will see. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is old and ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. My old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby? How are all the other Danes?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you made plain in your message this morning.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like to introduce you to Eivor. Perhaps you know each other, as one Dane to another.
Well met again. I am from Norway.
It is good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the promise of a hunt?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting, I promise.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place for a lair.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to bring it down.
I'm game. Let's get a new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolves.
عدات توا شنو ديال منتظرين نفوت؟ ما راح أول وين الدب اللي قلت عليه؟ صوتك صوت اللي جاي يمك والله.
There's something you'll want to see here.
Is that smoke? My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor!
I'll go
You're
Martha.
skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
لا تعال يعني تعال.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set your world aflame.
طفل النار
I'll
ليش
send them straight to hell! The marauding menaces!
يلا أنا مستعد.
Come, brothers,
let's end this.
Burn this! Stand on the down!
What the monkey has?
Flank the idiot! Press on!
تعال يا مات مسلوقا.
To the pain!
Mercian dogs!
بعد ماكو أحد؟
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed.
وانيش عليها. يجمعوا عليهم حولوا كل شيء.
What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
صدقها؟
Away, beast! Away! You won't trouble me any longer!
Elgar, careful!
لك شو قدرت ملحق؟
There, you see? Didn't I promise you a rousing hunt? Brilliant! Simply brilliant!
ساعدها وخلاص؟ يلا بعد. بس صوتك صوت اللي جاي يمك. تعبان نفسي. Dolphin skin. Oh,
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Be my eyes.
These woods, Father.
Yeah.
Oh, these woods. I remember the days we spent here together. Hello? Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and commentate. contemplate the view.
Be easy with your grief, Hunwald. If you're not careful, it's a poison you'll bear in your blood for the rest of your life.
No need to worry, for I have found the antidote for it.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely. My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
He had a large heart and a love for his people. I think I would have liked him too.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all. I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast.
To your father.
To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
A wise old oak. Yes.
Skull. هورايزن الجديدة.
Skull.
مع الجرافيكس مالها أكثر.
And then my father says, it's the right goat, but it's the wrong end.
هلا حظك. ظلت على سكارة.
Oh, my Swanborough loves that one. She has a great sense of humor, my lady love. Father would have liked her.
Right. Your Dane lady love. She sounds lovely. Too lovely to be real.
You know what? We should visit her. We should go to Grimsby. Yes, there's no time to lose.
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
سكارة. هنشوف أنا هودينا.
Before I let it pass, Hunwald, I spoke with Alfgar before this. He gifted me a weapon of your father's. Should I find that odd?
I'm not sure. They often went hunting together, so it's not strange that he should have something of my father's.
You do not want it yourself? As a memento mori?
No. You're better suited to such gifts. I'm a talker, not a fighter. Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hope.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told them today is a day of grief?
Shh! Quiet.
شنو ما يهاجموا علينا والله.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us. Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
لا تلاقي اكو واحد خانه هسه. اتوقع هذا الكاهن نفسه. انا اصلا لعبة نفسي من عنده صراحة. لو الحجية واحد منهم. هذا يتعاون.
Speak or be damned.
Keep our wits about us.
Well struck, Eivor!
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
We had luck, but if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead, and they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I am serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
وين ده توديني؟ هذا الحصان شنو؟ ليش قاعد يلحقني؟ علي وين ده تودينا؟
What can I get for you?
Right. ذاك مثل القصر.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
وين؟ هاي؟ زين حلو بس ايش لابسه؟
Hunwald, I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel.
Hello,
I'm so very sorry
fine,
for that.
thank you.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. Pleasure to meet you.
And you, Swanborough. I wasn't sure what to make of Hunwald's stories, yet here you are.
Surprised to find a Dane by his side?
Not quite. I'm surprised to find a Saxon at yours. Hunwald seems to endear himself to all sorts.
Eivor agreed to help me find my father. But I'm afraid it hasn't gone as well as I'd hoped.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently. Then shunted off to a cellar for burial.
Oh, my love, I'm sorry.
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald follows his father to the grave.
Let them try. I'll cut their throats.
A shire mood will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of sight until he can attend.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you? Just the two of us.
Hunwald, no. This Shire must be led with courage and heart. Follow in your father's footsteps and lead the Shire as he did.
Listen to her.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough. Heed her advice.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire moot, it's you, my dear.
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones, love. Be well, Eivor, and thank you.
أنا بدي أعرف من اللي يخونهم بس هو ماكو
Keep
غير
watch over
بتاع.
that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
أنا عجبني أشوف هاي شلون تقاتلوا.
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Where this time? Supply. لسه مهمة. Second hand. Alman artifact conductor. الحجية نفس. بس انتي تعرفي ما
Is everything ready?
The Shire moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire moot for myself. I will follow.
أتمنى يكون هذا الكاهن.
When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
How do you?
It's an important vote for your people. How would you counsel my vote?
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without fearing for the safety of both. I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
We need to start defending the mouths of all our rivers, even the ones that go nowhere.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright? That you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
Grim, good to see you again.
Hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop? That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
كده لازم أنا أنت صوت.
A vote for
هذا
Hunwald will
يقد
return the
فايد.
house of the ferocious swan to its former glory.
طبعا أنا أنتخب هذا صغير.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There is more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That is good to hear.
نشوف هذا الخايف شيء. بقى هذا صاحبنا.
Good evening, Alvgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It is a difficult choice, Alvgar. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I do not doubt your convictions, Lord.
Bishop. Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand accordingly.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you. For what it's worth. God go with you.
Free men, free possible futures.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses.
الشاب لا هذا لا يموت هونوالد هو اللي جابنا خلنا لازم
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Alderman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
هذا بيشوف لو يموت ما انتخب.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new Alderman. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend marvels with.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire.
A
sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
والله لا يعني الوالدة. عرفت أنا من البداية والله. انتهت كلامي عرفت.
Men of Lincolnshire, stand firm! Defend your elders! Kill these traitors! You're dead!
Is this how their god welcomes new elders?
بدل سلاح بقى.
What's his end?
منو مات والله؟ ماتوا من النبلاء مالتهم يمكن.
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ealdorman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
That choice is yours to make, Ealdorman.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
والله لو تنتخبيني لا أقتلهم. وين تبي تروح من عندي؟ ذاك هو مو بالكنيسة؟
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth.
احتمال هو نفسه ما غضب ذاك
I will
الملك.
pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
electai. 400 متر. عرفتك والله من البداية. أول ما حكيت وياه عرفتك. واحد غايس كلب ابن كلب. أربعمية متر. ده مسافة. أيوة. عشان طبقة طابقة للسفن. هذا يريد يهجم عليه.
Drop them out!
Bold attack, and in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must...
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Ealdorman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp and we'll find out together.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
All the parishes of Mercia.
Herewrith
is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herevryth were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener. Here's the camp, do you see? The Fyrd will soon be ready for action.
Give them...
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fyrds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready to Fyrd.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
Give them...
نفسها من جرة نفس الحرب ما ادري الساعة خطية ذول جماعتي بكل عزل الطعم هذا يتعارك يجون ذاك يتعارك يجون يلا واحد من أفراد الطائفة يلا
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
تجون خلاصة والله لا مدري شو
Suffer! Together, lads, we have this. Die!
لا هم ما يحتلون أبالك يعني يحتلون بس يساعدون ويسوون حلفاء بس هم خطية ما يقصوا يعني من غدت أنقذ أخوها كلهم يجون هذه مكسرات شنو اللي شوفه فيه
Watch your arse! I got him! My thanks, Algar!
Thank me when the bleeding is done!
هذا مقصقصين راسه وجناته مشي
Feel my breath on your
challenge at last. You, point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away. Scabrous coward.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
Mas جدته.
On the side.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
The other side.
You die now.
شلون نشوف؟
To respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost.
Lord will see us prevail.
لقيتك نزل. تعال. طيب.
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased myself. Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men. I should have lived as the ancient dead.
That's the folly of mankind, Herefrith. We wallow in our failures, like happy pigs in a sty of shit. You should have learned to enjoy it.
اكتشفنا الوراء. صوت قنبل. وين هسه هذا؟
Eivor, is he...
لا تعتمد على الكهنة، كلهم
Is the
خايفين.
bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
باج مال أبوك جاي تسوي.
Be careful in the coming weeks. There may be others who wish you harm. Herefrith was not the only member of his order in Mercia.
I shall hold to my friends with every fibre of my constitution, and watch my back for iron daggers.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Alderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
I would ask a favor, if I could.
Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
تعال تقدر تجيني شو قد ما تريد. هذا الكاهن مشلب.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Ranvi. Best tell her the good news.
يلا صاروا جماعتنا بعد. بس أول شيء أريد أشوف الأوردر هذا موجود. مارك تارجت يعني أقدر أكتله. وأنا متأكد أن هذا هذا هو نفس وينشستر. نسيت اسمه. يلا أقرب شيء لك ها. نضوجي يدك. جماعتي مسيطرين هنا. جاك الموت يا تارك الصلاة. أنا تعزف ومرتاح. أحلام.
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scot could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No. I'll leave your reputation as it is, here in the blood-blackened mud.
صابت. استنكشف. أنا متأكد هو هذا الملك ألفريد يمكن. الحاكم مال وينشستر. كشفه. اشتريتهم كلهم. مهمة يكشفها. هو متأكد والله. يعني بقى شغلة نكتشفها بالمستقبل. يلا روح يم. حلفاء جدد.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away.
Good day, my love.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an alderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
Damn. بقى لنا 3000.
I want to...
I've changed my...
I want to see... should
go.
I want... What awaits in Jorvikshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I have heard that man's name so often. I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
Territory.
I will go at once.
With caution, Eivor. Jorvikshire is currently at war with the Picts, a proud clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
Uber
Ragnarsson. You are a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Also, I could thank you.
Thank me?
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you. I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
A darkness followed your brother, one I am not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolfkist.
And
may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
الباب جاب لي خاتم فضة. الموبايل بتاعتهم الفضة كلش ممتاز. لا شكوى. خلينا نحتفل بالخاتم. نكمل حليب ثاني المرة بالشمال. فين وعليك ميتين ثاني.
Show me what lies ahead.
هذول فوقيات. Wow.
Everyone all right? Now there's a face I've seen before.
Fair of it. We met in Jorvik, the Yuletide feast.
The Yuletide massacre. I remember. What brings you here?
Halfdan Jarl. He summoned me. Is he near?
He was, but the Picts hit us hard. We were separated.
Fresh attack from the hills.
Circle round. Watch your backs.
Picts. They won't be happy to see the likes of me.
نجيب أسعد عادي أودن أعوار شلون ياخذهم؟ أوه بسيفه يا أحسن.
Picts are just lead the way and we'll watch your back.
Are you wounded?
I'll live, but my men.
هو صعب بس جه. مين ذولا؟
If we die today, tonight we drink with Odin. Either way we claim victory.
وإذا دامت اليوم راح نسكر ويا أودن بالليل. عجبني هذا.
You owe me your life, old friend. Once again.
Halfdan Ragnarsson, we meet in the Forge of Battle. Surely a good sign.
I don't know you. One of Faroid's new dogs?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan.
Eivor, yes. Down in Mercia. Kingmaker with my brothers Ivar and Ubal and Finnir in East Anglia. From the tales I hear, I feared you might be taller.
That's not a fear you feel often, I imagine.
So you answered my summons. But the timing is poor, as you can see. Too many here are spent, battle-sore, thirsty. Faramid, have your men build field pyres for the dead.
At once, my Jarl.
هذا هو الملك. بس سبع والله مو بس هيك.
Not here, not now.
شكو.
Then to Doncaster for a victory feast!
The oldest son of Ragnar Lothbrok, so he says. What do you make of him?
Heroic display. He makes a powerful first impression.
Just the way he likes it. Welcome to Jorvikshire, friend.
Well met, Faravid. I was hoping your Jarl would be as welcoming, but I suppose I must earn his trust.
Is that why you've come here? To earn Halfdan's trust? To find a seat at his table?
I have my own table. What I want is a bond of friendship between the new lords of England.
Among whom you count yourself, I suppose?
It is an ally I seek, not a master.
Well, there is but one lord of Northumbria.
شيء ما أحب أجواء الثلج.
You heard the Jarl. Take the gear and start digging.
He's at Doncaster, the towering castle by the river.
لازم سمك جديد. ما اقدر اخذها. نعم كيف سلام ذكر زايد سلام
The Roman giants outdid themselves with this fortress.
جماعتنا.
Where would Halfdan Jarl hold court?
أكيد بالقصر ماله مشوف.
What do you see, Sunan?
يجيك من الحيطان.
We crush them in spring. No sooner. That is the plan.
Get my people suffer day by day.
Your people? Do you rule a Shadow Kingdom under my nose?
Our people suffer from these brutal winter raids.
بعدين هذا الملك.
This war must end. That is my first concern. The time to strike
is when I say we strike. Halfdan's hammer protects this land. Tell my people that, King Rishia.
As you wish, my lord.
هذا هو تعالوا جنك.
Who is this? Come closer.
Halfdan Ragnarsson. My sword arm answers your call.
Thank you for your tribute, Eivor Wolf-Kissed. Your battles and deeds are well known to me. And you are the hero of Jorvik. So sing my skalds.
Not just any hero. Eivor brought order to the city when King Rishie could not.
They say you rooted out a gang of thieves and traitors.
Not alone, but I led the charge.
You gifted my silver to the carls and churls of Jorvik.
To men and women who needed it most.
A foolish choice. The coin never left King Rishia's treasury.
I try never to regret the decisions I make in a time of war.
Agreed. To second-guess ourselves would only stall the victory. I don't regret sending Faravid to lead our strike against the Picts, in spite of Eivor winning the day.
Eivor and I felled them, Halfdan Jarl, so you could sweep in, stab a few cold corpses, and claim a glorious victory.
Old friend, your jests hit like Odin's spear, always on the mark.
I would not be here without your hammer, Great Jarl. Please accept this, your share of the loot we won today.
A thing of beauty. Frankish, I believe. What do you think, Eivor?
It's good.
A fine piece of work, fit for the lips of a king.
Or a man who makes kings. There's wisdom in this one, Faravid.
By your leave, Lord, I must return to my forward camp. It's a long, cold ride.
هذا ما حد يقدر يخونه، هو واحد يقدر يقتلهم.
Two-faced, smirking glory hound.
My lord, in your summons you said...
Not here, not now. Dance, sing, and fill yourself with ale. Then meet me atop this tower of stone.
ماشي.
There I will weave a tale of friendship and treachery. A tale as old as the world.
هذا هم خايف من الشغلة. الجو
You should drink good honestly.
You!
What a bitter friend.
Fair warning, Cheryl. My fists have hammered nails and strangled sharks. Still care to brawl?
Swift and strong you may be. It's the one most righteous who wins the fight.
You should drink good honestly. Not a bitter Frankish wine.
You fought well, warrior. But here your legend ends. Bound to no name.
Here, Dane. Try your luck at throwing bones.
My luck over spills like the ocean's tide. Only fate will keep me from winning.
Then come and see. What fate do these dice hold for you?
يلعبوني واحد أو ألعبوا يا خالد 4 8 12 2 5
Interesting.
واحدة من الألعاب القديمة. أول شي نشوف هذا. لا. لا. بس هذا. مات بس اختار.
Not like this.
راح ينزلهم تلقائي بعد. يمشي تكون بها علامة صفراء ولا وحدة. هذا لا. اقدر اهزم بس لا. عيبك من 3 وحدات مشكلة الزاغ ما يطلع قوي. نسى هذا زين. زين بعد لازم ينزل تلقائي. صار عنده هواي. هاي بق مني بطاقة.
Go easy on me, will you?
يلا هيدمرني والله. واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة. هجم علي.
The end is nigh.
يابا خسرني. بعدين اجيك بعدين. هو قال العب شو تسوي سوي. تعالي بعدين.
Dogs do not beg for silver. Dogs do not yearn to be young. Ah, Eivor. Come, let me show you a wonder.
شو تشوف؟ بعيونه. ذهلت من المنظر.
All this. We conquered this, he and I. Together.
You've earned great fame, won many battles across England.
But not alone. No, no. Bjorn Ironside, fearless Uber, Ivar the Boneless, Sigurd Snake and I, great warriors all. My brothers.
Sigurd?
Gold is good and battle better, but glory never dies. Forever it lives in the Hall of Heroes, high on Valor's steed.
Together we have conquered. Together with my friends, my clan. Faravid above all others. One sword is not an army, Eivor. Even a hero needs loyal friends. I have never lost sight of that. Never.
Have you room for one more among those you call friend?
What does friendship mean to you, Eivor?
Friendship goes beyond words. It is a solemn bond, a chain unbroken.
Spoken like the Fowler, it is indeed a kind of magic.
You wriggle like an eel in a basket, Halfdan. What has caught you?
Friendship can also spoil, like rotten meat. After all these years, he dares to bite my hand.
Faravid. He seems a good and loyal man.
Seems, yes. As a bright sky in winter seems warm. But rumors fly of little men plotting treason in the dark.
Have you proof of his treachery?
Not yet. That is where you enter my saga. Prove this for me. Discover if Faravid has been disloyal. Then we shall talk of oaths.
Okay.
Start me somewhere. Give me something to go on.
When?
You see this? From a sea unicorn. I filter my mead and wine with it.
I've heard of such beasts. They swim below the ice, beyond the world's edge.
And their horns protect against poison.
You believe Faravid wants to poison you?
I fear he has tried. Countless times. And failed them all. You don't believe me, but I know the man. His gifts of wine, his easy smile, his envy, his plots. Learn the truth. Dig up...
Yeah.
Unearth his treason.
Why trust me with such a task?
Jorvik, you stopped the ill deeds of Audun and his swarm of rats. You can do the same here.
Like a good sword, Anna has two edges. I'll help you.
Faravid has left the feast already, heading for his camp upriver.
بس لسه المشكلة يعني ما بقى بعد من العودة.
Dig.
And if I find nothing, if he's a good and loyal man.
هو شاكب واحد.
Even better. Even better.
Fair enough. I will find what I find. Then return, my friend.
Okay. يلا هو كله بغاسل يلا.
Don't let Faravid fool you. He is hiding something.
هو شاك حتى بصدق. هو باع الأخضر ماكو. كلهم قتلتهم. بقى بس غيس. أوقف. الشمال هنا. كاكا قبش. ايوه
I need your eyes, my friend. That must be Farovit's camp ahead. Cold and dirty. Must be the place.
Throw yourself in Gunungagap, you bastard! I am not a dog!
Yet here you are, barking again.
Farovit!
Ah, Eivor, my friend. Is Doncaster hospitality to your liking?
I would be careful calling this one friend, Farovit. The crow who comes flapping when Halfdan gives a whistle.
Halfdan and I spoke, and what of it?
This is our fight, our chance for glory. Fly on home, crow.
Lend me a knife, Farovit. This whelp needs scalding.
Offer, piss off. Small men always talk big. So was Halfdan generous? Did you get what you came for?
If I help with your fight against the Picts, Halfdan will consider me a friend. So point the way, Farovit.
The Picts raided that monastery. Plundered its silver and gold.
The Saxons built more churches and barns and filled them with herds of monks.
Yes, monasteries make tempting targets. And not just for us. We tracked Pictish raiders heading north.
I know the place. My raiders sacked Elmet not long ago.
Ah. And then they picked the bones left over from your feast.
I'm ready to fight. Let's put them in the ground.
Halfdan didn't send you north to fight a skirmish we could win with half our numbers. Why are you here, Eivor?
He doubts you. I'm here to fight. ما أقدر أقول له ويشك بيك.
To help you battle the Picts, nothing more. He knows my reputation, and he knows what advantage I bring. You question my word?
You never gave it.
Then I give you my word, Farovit. I'm here to fight Picts.
Picts.
To arms, dogs! Let's roast some Picts!
Watch for ambushes.
Should have stayed in Doncaster. More mead, fewer Picts.
There's no glory in guard duty. Move out!
The Picts are just ahead. Lead the way and we'll watch your back.
قتلنا.
Keep it down or we're all dead. Get it, Hoblet, and I'm friendly! In for the kill!
Picts are a sneaky lot. Masters of guile and ambush.
شنو هذا المكان الزبالة؟
Faster! Faster! Done for now! Throw them all a quick! One take dog!
ما خاطئ. برك يحس بيك. ماتوا. وين؟ تكمل. ابو ثعلب مجتمعين. وصلنا لمالتهم الكهف.
Thank Thor we made it. That was good war work, all. Two bastards!
Nice.
Damn you! Burns!
This cave is a passage. The pigs are using it to cross the mountain.
A gift for us. You track them through the cave. We'll circle around back and snare any who try to slip away.
عبيت قتلتها بس خلينا نتعقبها. سعيدة ماكو اي واحد وميتين. وامزي فوق هذا. عايش بيج وامزي هنا. جاي هنا. ذكر جاي هنا.
With raiding good and godly places, I should be home filling my belly, not mucking.
Big fish order.
The pigs marched this winter with help from an unknown quarter.
هذا رئيسهم؟ اكتش.
The pigs spoke of Stenwaya, their camp.
That's to the north. Their chief may be there.
Stop them before they reach Stenwaya.
واحد ينهزم بها.
They spotted us. Run forward. Faster. Faster.
Ulfra! Ulfra! Glory for Ulfra!
أنا واجه خطأ.
Hold it over.
والله انهزم.
Raiders south of the wall. Don't like it. That's the last one. Let us regroup at Stenwaya. We need to plan our next move.
مهماتهم بس ملاحقة ذولا. بس ما ادري ليش شاك بصديقه. يعني مستحيل يكون هو يعني حيوان ده. يعني مو ضغطتك. لا بالأحسن.
The Picts don't raid often during winter.
Their scouts are dead. The Picts won't know we're here.
The Hornets have led us to their nest. More than a chief up there.
Looks like the forward camp of an army. But would the Picts dare attack in winter?
Halfton thinks not, and the Picts may use that to their advantage.
Let's find out.
Yes, that's the method.
Why would the Picts make war in winter? They must have a reason. Something to gain. Now, to hunt down the Pict chief.
ما ذاك ولا.
Coward!
Efektivno. مصلق ثلاث.
Thanks.
Survey the area, Sunan.
وانا مفتاح يمه. هاي مرة بس ضخمة. ماتت لسه. ايوه.
There's the
Join you, fallen.
هاي شوف. ما هذا واحد يا
You know it's a simple. Simple fight, simple death.
اللي عجبك هسه. ماما هذا قاعدة ما بدي يذبحهم بيهم. هاكم شتا.
You're on the wrong side of the giant's wall, friend. Have you come to make war in winter?
ليش قتلت ولد؟
Fool! He might have talked.
We got what we came for.
ساعة خلينا
Is
نشوف
that
بيه.
more Frankish wine? I'll take a few casks. And that silver there.
Ulfr, that's Halfdan's share. Eivor, just in time to divide the spoils. Take some meat if you like.
The pigs are at Magnus. This map spells it out.
Ah, the wolf-kissed is a reader. That stark satyr I'll never mess with.
Worry about the pits later. Now's the time for treasure and spoils. You earned it.
It should be ours. We did the work. All of it. And nothing for Halfdan. Warming his cock in a Saxon castle.
Open that cask and we'll have a taste. We'll celebrate together.
Sorry, friend, but that's Halfdan's take. You understand.
Fair enough. Halfdan gets what he's owed.
Fuck Halfdan. If the raven wants wine, the raven gets wine. Open it, Faravit.
If you insist, we'll all drink some stinking wine.
ايش معفك هذا الوين شنو؟ شو ذا قاعد فاك على الملك مالته.
A little sour, but not bad. I've always preferred ale myself, or spiced mead. What I won't drink is one of Moira's herbal brews. She claims they're a tonic, but there's no telling what she hides in those drinks.
Moira. Who is she?
She's a herbalist from the north, always skulking in the shadows of Halfdan's throne.
It's a big throne. Don't you all skulk around it from time to time?
Why all these doubts, Eivor? You're a warrior, not a rumor monger.
Doubt is too strong a word. But there is a feeling of mistrust among you. I want this alliance to be ironclad.
Then let me change your mind. I've got a plan to win this war for good, before the winter sets in. Magnus is a strong fort, but we'd be attacking from the south. With speed, we'll catch them off guard.
With Halfdan's blessing, I'd fight beside you anywhere. Name the time and place.
No, Halfdan is done fighting for the winter. He thinks it too great a risk, but I say we can win this war before the next snow. If we tell him of this plan, he'll refuse, but if we succeed, you and I together, he'll sing our praises all the louder.
There are no secrets in this world or the next. The Old Father sees everything.
We need not fear Odin's eye, only Halfdan's wrath.
I must return to Doncaster for a time, but I will join you for this battle.
Deliver this goblet to my Jarl. He has a fondness for them. And tell him his share of the spoils is coming. When you're ready, find me near Jorvik at a place called the Waltz.
Halfdan shares shrinks after each victory, like his cock, eh?
Halfdan will be waiting for his gift in Doncaster. Do not keep him waiting.
Oh. Slow sips, Halfdan. It helps the brew. Drink the rest.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Moira. That is all for now. Her soothing herbs lift the fog from my mind for a time.
How long has she been mixing these for you?
You are stalling, Eivor. Tell me what you've learned. What news from the north?
The Picts were beaten back. We took their lives and their treasures. Faravid asked me to deliver this.
Is he taunting me? Faravid poisons the wine he gifts me. These goblets are a cruel joke. He is mocking me.
We did capture some barrels of Frankish black. He said they were for you, but I made him open a cask. We drank together. There was no poison.
Speak without guise, Eivor. Does he plot against me or no? Does he keep secrets? Give me something I can use.
Now you must choose between treason and madness. Between the serpent's fang and the bite of a rabid wolf.
Faravid asked for my silence, but Halfdan expects the truth. If I am not careful, these lies will pile up one upon the next.
You have grown awfully silent, wolf-kissed.
Faravid has planned an attack on the Picts at Magnis. Without you.
That twin-faced, backstabbing glory eater! When? Tell me.
I won't know until we meet again, at a place called the Waltz.
Good. Go to him. Watch, listen. Unearth his lies. You will find them.
If you fear poison, Lord, you must consider everything. Even Moira's brew.
Impossible. Moira has been with me for an age. She is no witch. She is kind and... Perhaps you could speak with her and find out for yourself. She stays within Doncaster, not far from here. If you learn something, find me north of Doncaster. One of my scouts there has troubling news. Heal, Bjornton! We're going for a walk down to the temple.
No sense wasting a fine goblet. I should see Moira about this brew she's been feeding Halfdan.
يقول له ياكل المجد. بس أنا فضحت، المفروض ما أقول.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Welcome. Join me in drowning this. You made it. Come, have a drink.
You're a few horns deep already.
Yet still floating. Tell me, how did my old friend like his goblet gift?
He gave your goblet little more than a second glance. He rants and broods in his high tower. Was Halfdan always so easily riled?
No. Riches and glory have shaped him into something new. He's not the same man he used to be.
People.
The songs of skulls and the glint of silver can turn even the best of us.
He was a fierce man in days past, but he has lost the bite he once had. He's too careful. He ruminates and hesitates.
What is this place? I expected an army, ready for warcraft.
This was our first camp in Northumbria. I came here with Halfdan and his brothers, Ubba and Ivar. We besieged Jorvik and put King Alla in the cold ground. Those were good days, now too far gone.
What is all this?
My share of the treasure we took from those distant days. I buried it here for a rainy day. This bag is heavy with silver. Enough to pay for an army.
Come! Race me to Jorvik, Eivor. Remind me of the glories long gone.
You're too drunk to win a race.
Then have a drink. Make it fair. What's keeping you, friend Eivor? Waiting for spring?
Catherine. سباق.
Best not fall off your horse.
See you in Jorvik.
Money over. ليش من بين الإشارة راح تخبى؟ ظهر مريضة. ذكريات وقعت على مدنة بين الماء. رجعت للحاكم.
Having trouble keeping up?
My horse must be deeper in the cups than I am.
What are we doing in Jorvik? You haven't said.
Paying a visit to our kept King Richier. Long may he reign. I haven't enough men to beat the Picts alone, but with Richier and his Fyrd, we'll finish them off.
You would bring a puppet king into this fight, but not your Jarl.
Keep this to yourself. The streets have ears, the windows have eyes.
I did not agree to this level of deception. You should have told me this before.
Eivor, my friend. If I described my full strategy, we might never leave the campfire.
I prefer the light of a fire to the darkness of your plans. Don't do it again.
Things are better now, are they not? Ever since
وين توديني؟
I've been afraid to touch even a drop of wine since the Yuletide feast.
One more reason to stick.
Here!
مو هذا؟ لا مو قصر نفس.
I wish Yuletide happened every month. The daily slog kills me.
ويا الهال.
Wait. A favor I must ask of you. Make no mention that Halfdan is ignorant of our plans. It's better this way.
Are you mad? Richier answers to Halfdan. You put this man in grave danger if he defies his master's will.
Richier cannot defy orders he has never heard, no? Trust me. I will take the blame should our plan fall apart.
الثالثة.
Eivor the Wolf-Kissed and Halfdan's cupbearer? What a curious surprise.
I hope the day finds you and Jorvik well.
Yes, we scrape by, with what little we still own. But this new war should make us wealthy once again. Until our tribute is taken.
I smell the bile on your breath, King. Do not forget who is in charge here.
Oh, do remind me, Faravid. Yesterday it was Halfdan, but today I hear whispers that you are leading the charge. I am confused.
Yes, you answer to Halfdan. And now, he orders one final strike on the Pict stronghold at Magnus.
To make war with the North on such a scale will require a hefty amount of silver and a large force of men.
My soldiers and silver are pledged already. I expect the same from you.
I have given my aid as well. The battle must be decisive.
I see. And you have these orders from Halfdan in writing, yes? From the great man himself?
Not with us, but you can rest assured Halfdan has need of you. He expects a swift victory.
I'm sorry, Faravid, but duty compels me to refuse. Without strict orders from Halfdan, I will not risk the lives of so many.
You deny me!
I do. To gift you an army puts my wealth and reputation at risk. That's not what Halfdan wants. He needs a strong and loyal king.
You presume to know what Halfdan wants.
Hearsay is not enough. For all I know, this is another of Halfdan's tests.
باجر.
The greatest snake in Northumbria that Saxon is. We need his army to take Magnus.
And we'll have it, if we falsify orders from Halfdan ourselves.
You would do this? Draw up fake orders and pass them off as real?
That's it, and I know just who to speak with. Hjor of Jorvik. He'll know what we need.
Good. Hjor's favorite alehouse is nearby. Seek him there.
طاولة. يجيبون يمكن
Go, Sunan.
قايد ابى اكل يطلع والله.
Ale costs more than bread. Things were better under Arden.
Have a look, Sunan.
This crowd won't listen to reason.
Give us your coin, you bloody robbers!
السعدين اليوم.
You're just where I hoped you would be.
Eivor! Gods! You have come at just the right moment. Right then, watch this!
Go home or get hurt, but you won't bother my friends.
I'll bother who I please, after I brick your face to the brains!
شلون نعم؟
Eivor, always the fighter.
Thank you, Wolf-Kissed. Those men will wake up soon enough.
With greater sense, I hope. What brings you back to Jorvik? Secret errands for Halfdan. I need an army of men to face the Picts in the north.
Has Halfdan planned an attack he cannot afford? That's not like him.
To be clear, Faravid made this plan, not Halfdan.
Does Halfdan know of this plan, or...?
He doesn't, but he's given me leave to act as I must, for reasons I cannot share.
Yes, we've heard the rumors, and all our messages have gone unanswered.
Can you aid me with some trickery? Help me forge a set of orders from Halfdan himself to force Rishia's cooperation. You'll be taking quite a risk. You'll have my thanks. We can meet outside the Royal Hall after you have the documents.
There's drinking to be done! Who's
Eivor, join me for a drink.
يابا كل ساعة يتشغبون والله ضويتهم. ضويت شنو؟ مين راح تجيبون بيغة؟
You both seem to have settled well in the city.
Yes, we do enjoy the comforts we have here. But I still think about Norway. The cold and the warmth. Stay on the road safe, Eivor.
I try to.
Hvað segir þú nú? Svirster! Yeah!
هذا هو حليفهم بس ما دا يساعدهم. ايش فيك بدأت تتقاطع؟
Here, take this forgery and pray that King Rishia sees nothing amiss. I trust you know what you're doing.
شكرا جزيلا.
Straight from Halfton's hand, as you see.
Yes, yes. Well, if Halfton's
Yeah,
loyal
well.
mules have pledged to fight, still, my help will come at a price.
If you're speaking of coin, I remind you that your soldiers are mine.
Halfton's, my good man. Halfton's soldiers, for these are Halfton's orders. Correct? But I jest. I jest.
All is in order, then.
If Halfton commands, I shall raise my feared, and you shall have your fighting army.
Good. Get them marching at once. This must happen soon.
As soon as they are mustered, Lord Faravid, and no sooner. Eivor, a moment with you?
I'll meet you at Stenway.
شو تريد؟
Faravid is Halfton's man. So are the Hemmings of Nottinghamshire, as are we here in Jorvik. But not you.
I don't like talk that dances around thorns.
For whom are you fighting, truly?
نفسي.
I fight for myself and my people.
As any great leader must.
Why ask me of loyalty? What are you seeking?
An innocuous question. Loyalty is a word that slides off the lips like honey. Sweet to the taste, but never lingering. There are things simmering in Northumbria, hidden from even you. Take heed and have a care.
شكله مو مال الحاكم هذا. بس أنا في يوم فيك مشكلة وين ألقاها؟ She lives in southern area of southern area. يعني هنا تقريبا. خلينا نشوف. جاوبك. أنا مخلص يوبك من زمان. بابا يعني بالمدينة بس مو بالقصر. مويرة ستطلع هي الخاينة. بالجنوب. بالضبط. بالضبط وين؟ يمكن هذا بيته؟ ايوه بيته مرتب.
Moira's not here.
Yes, it's still my wife. What are they? My wife.
This letter came from Wike. She must have gone there.
حلو انت.
I should go to Wike, find Moira.
Wike. Smith method.
Mantap.
Box for. Wiki.
It's a small village. Moira's house must be near.
Small village.
Come on out of there, you heathen lover!
Away from my house, you ruffians!
You can't hide forever!
Desin dahil.
Oh, goodness! You're not one of them?
Moira,
we
we must go before they burn your cottage to cinders.
I can't go out there. They'll steal me away and burn me at the stake.
All right, I see two ways out of this, but neither is without risk.
Do what you must, only hurry. I leave myself in your hands.
I'm as good with words as I am with weapons. It'll take some convincing, but I can talk my way out of this.
Lead on then. I shall follow.
يلا اطلع. يلا مو قلت لك تبعك تعال. She will only.
Go home, all of you. This woman is in my care now.
Who died and made you sovereign of Northumbria now?
I am the wolf-kissed, killer of men, feeder of ravens. Stand back, or I will wear your bones as ornaments.
Jesus. Ease up now. We was only protecting our hamlet here. Tell Halfton he can have her.
No. Leave this woman alone. Even look away again and it will be the last thing you see. Moira, it is safe to go.
يا وتحشي قال لك الإله يختارون.
Stay by my side.
هذول.
We'll be safe here.
Thank you, Eivor. 1,000 times I thank you.
And if I asked you to drink your own brew?
I would, gladly. And often do from time to time, to ensure it's not overly bitter before serving to Halfdan.
When you said there's no cure for what ails Halfdan, you mean he's touched in the head?
I fear so. The same malady bedeviled my mother. The body breaks down and the mind falls apart over time. It's a terrible thing.
I need your help, Moira. The brews you mixed for Halfdan, what goes into them?
Oh, quite a diverse mixture. Let me see. Lavender, rosemary, meadowsweet, yarrow, soothing herbs, nothing uncommon.
I should return to Halfdan. He said he would be at the Temple of Flora.
Tread lightly this topic with him, if you would tread it at all.
شو يسوي هنا؟ ليه سوى هيك؟
Let's see you, old friend.
Who's out there?
It's me.
Halfdan, good to find you here.
The Raven Feeder returns. Now keep quiet. I'm hunting a band of traitors lurking about this swamp.
Who told you there were traitors here?
My scout. He asked me to join him here, but he is nowhere to be found. Have a look around. Tell me if you see something. Eivor, search the perches and lookouts here. We could be spying from above.
Have a look, Sunan.
I will try this again. Olav? Speak to us! Where are you?
والله سيطلع الخاين واحد مختلف تماما. هذا يا سمير.
He's clinging to life. I should carry him down. I found your scout, but his wounds are grave.
Olaf. Poor Olaf. He will be buried with honors. I will see to that.
That's too good.
Walk the bridge, old friend. I will see you on the other side. Beanton may track his attackers. Get them, boy! Good boy. Follow their trail.
يلا تحرك.
Sniff them out, boy! We will paint the ground with their blood!
Who are these men you suspect of treason?
Thieves who stole my war spoils.
Looks abandoned. Are you sure someone is here?
The trail ends, but nobody's here.
Here, a hidden entrance. They might be lurking below.
You have done it. We must hurry.
These pipes burst and flooded the tunnel.
Even this old Roman work cannot withstand the icy kiss of winter's goddess.
Look there. The pipes cut through that wall. Could there be more rooms beyond?
No, هذا المكان. جاي.
Easy now. Something's not right.
يلا وينك تعال. افتح الباب وياك.
Hey! Can't do this alone! The Romans were fine craftsmen. These chambers are vast and decorated and laced with piping.
Yet they went mad and vanished, just like their gods. Moira's books tell us so. Ah, here, you see? Spoils of war. Mine! Stolen from me!
Speak.
I am beset on all sides, Eivor. By plotters and schemers.
What kings and jarls are not? Your territory is vast and wealthy.
Everyday decisions I make change the lives of thousands. It is a burden few could bear. Yet I do. I do. You spoke with Moira. What did you learn?
She means well. I don't believe she would poison you. Not willingly. She also said she'd seen your illness before. In her own family, said it came on slow but was incurable.
No. No, this is not an illness. This is poison. Somehow someone is poisoning me.
Shh. Listen.
These will be the thieves who stole my tribute.
منو هذا؟ هذا خايف؟
Kissed and half done. Well met. Come, fill your bellies with mead.
You stole this tribute. By rights, this is mine. It was meant for me.
We stole nothing. Faravid gifted this to us for a hard day's battle.
And did you take my scout Olav in that battle? Your brother in arms? Did he too have to die for this tribute?
That was Olafur? Damned fool! We thought he was a thief!
The only thieves here are the ones drinking my mead and spit-shining my silver! You! Cowards and traitors!
We are owed this bounty, Jarl. For battles won and blood let. Eivor, you tell him!
شو قلنا؟ يا ميدي لا يموت.
They only took their rightful share.
You are traitorous worms. But Eivor seems to think you deserve pity, so I will give it this once. Return my spoils to Doncaster, and I will wipe this day from my memory.
I can't do that. It is our share. We fought for it, killed for it, bled for it. If we don't get the glory, we deserve our share.
استاهل. ليش تطمع يا أخي؟
The barking will stop.
هذا بس تأخذ ذاك. يقول هذا نصيبنا.
They forced my hand.
Take hold of your fear, Halfdan. It can poison your mind.
Faravid killed this man, not me. He forced my hand with sleights and trickery. He... Forgive me. I find it hot in these furs. The day must be warming. You have a meeting with Faravid. Is that not right?
His forces are gathering at Stenweye. It's from there he plans to attack the Picts at Magnus.
I see. Say nothing of what you told me. He must not know that I'm aware of his plan. Traitors, thieves. No right. They had no right to... It's rightfully mine. Yes. Faravid the rat. Words are poison.
Faravid.
Meet Faravid. بعيد شوي. فعلت. يلا يمكن آخر مهمة على ما أظن. بس هذا بس لا يموت مسمميه. احتمال ما يقع.
You run like a cow.
صعب يهجمون عليه.
Where's Halfdan Jarl? Will he be here?
هذا أخوه ماتوا.
Good to see you.
Where are the Saxons? We need them to take the fortress.
Patience. Richier promised an army.
What about Jor and Jovina?
Lovina is ahead with a dozen of Yorik's swords. Come. Our Saxon allies have reached Magnus. We should march.
الحرب الأخيرة. شو قلتكم مو مع المقاتلين. ما غير.
Meet us on the field near the fortress. We'll make our plans there.
ألف معتب. دول كلهم رايحين.
Will Halfdan join us? We'll stay home out of spite.
شلون راح تقول له؟
This plan, I feel uneasy.
هاي آخر مهم. بس هذا هي
Veteran's plan had better be sound.
يلا.
Let us hope this goes well. Veteran's army.
Eivor, over here.
Shield's ready. The battle is near.
لا بينا.
On the battlefield once more, old friend.
Yes, my Jarl. As in days of old.
Who are you to speak of the old days? The days when my word was bond. The days when the light of my glory lit the world. How dare you speak of those days as if they meant anything to a traitor like you?
Who told you of this?
My new ally is more loyal than my old friend.
No.
Eivor Two-Faced. That is your name.
Gently, friend. I told Halfdan because it was my duty.
Enough bickering, all of you. We are at the edge of war. Preserve your rage for the enemy.
Lufina talks sense. We fight this battle and we end this war. At this moment, nothing else matters.
Look there. The pigs send a message.
Raven Tamer, with me. You will talk them into a surrender with your sword-sharp tongue.
أنا صرت ويا الحاكم. عايش.
What's the problem?
صارت عاصفة.
Stay back, men!
These Picts came in great numbers. They came to fight.
If this is
لولا رؤساء مالهم. No. هذا مبين بطل. عفوا عليه.
Turn tail and run back beyond the wall.
The Romans built that wall to keep us out. But they are gone, and we remain. Someday you too will disappear.
Wall or no wall, we have more gods than you.
We may have but one god, Hedon. But we have many more friends.
Now is the rightful king of Northumbria.
يا ناقص.
The kingdom has spoken.
كلب ابن الكلب.
Glory for Halfdan! I will have your head, Rigia! Die, you bastard dogs!
أنا كسر. أنت بالتحديد. تعالي كسر. طاير 7.
Extend the ladders!
انزل انزل.
Scourge! And may the Scourge remember us!
سوي واجد. طاير زي جاي.
Tribute of the Finns!
جماعتنا ولا؟ فارغ. يابا ليش الطوق؟ هاي جوا قنابل. هذا الملك ماله ملن على الوالدة.
Press on! Let the Picts remember this in their hell! Done for now!
Wear you out, bleeding!
Attack! Attack for Halfdan! This is
يلا نلتقي بيه. وين هو الحاكم مالهم النذر؟
For Thor! For Ragnar! For Halfdan! Ah, the sweet taste of victory! And Rishia defeated. Was he the thorn at my back? The traitor I suspected all this time?
Save your praise, Halfdan. Rishia may yet live.
That coward will be dead in a snowdrift somewhere. It matters not.
This day is not done until we've seen his corpse. Do not relent. Not yet.
Eivor, rise like an eagle or caw like a crow.
Check. ده هذول مثل الهنود.
Hold the wall!
Ah, shit!
Block that gate!
تبلعك وصار هم ده هجم. Come on. المابال هي نهاية الماب. طبعا يلا بيك دام
Rixia! There!
He's fleeing to the north.
نزل خاين وما أعرف. خاين نزل ما أعرفك لو تموت. وين رايح؟ وين مولي؟
You meet the spirits this day, trader.
بس ليه معودة كبير.
Faithful counselor, please help me back to Jorvik. Let my heart expire at home.
I have no favors left to offer you, Rishi. Soon you will walk beside your god.
But I see no light. I feel no warmth. Only an icy darkness, a cave.
Hell's frozen door welcoming you.
What waits for me there, Eivor? What waits for me?
A traitor's death for a treasonous fool.
He was the hero in tales he told himself. A Saxon who loved his homeland. You cannot begrudge him that.
There is something in that. No more Saxon kings, Eivor. I am through playing the puppeteer. The fate of this Shire rests on my shoulders alone.
You'll take the crown yourself, and the extra burden it brings.
I will. But I will not rule alone. My friends and my allies will keep me standing upright. Let us talk of our alliance in Jorvik. Leave this king to his winter kingdom.
ما انتوا آلهتكم كلها خرا. أنا أبوكم لا. لا. روح ليومك. سوى صار الملك.
If they see me, this will get messy.
لا أريد أشوف شو عندي شو خلي شوفها على أبوهم فلما نعم عندهم يعني هاي القصور هيك شكلها رغم انه اسوأ شكل ديزاين بالاقل كل مكان شكله
Moira, is Halfdan about?
Eivor, welcome. Halfdan has stepped outside with Faravid. They shouldn't be far.
Halfdan is not here! Where is he?
خيانة له
Steady your balls! And ask her to shake asses with you!
Rishi, I struggle to be surprised.
I was caught off guard.
The ceremony hastens to start. Let's not keep the crowd waiting.
Eivor! Yes, let us go. To inscribe our names in history. No more pulling strings. This throne and its burdens are mine.
I'll take on all comers. A steed to sweat. Ah, a thirsty foe? If you suck it back faster than me, you... Come on!
Moira, how are things in Wike?
I get by. There will always be those who dislike me, but how I handle their ire is up to me. So yes, things are mostly, well...
Have you had enough fun? My crowning must come soon.
I'll save some for later. Let's make a king of you.
هذا هو الملك.
To Eivor and the Raven clan of Mercia, our newest ally in blood and glory.
To Halfdan King, I lift my horn and raise my brow to speak this praise. Crown spire, stout oak of Valkyries, spinner of battle wisdom. Long may you live and rule. Skull!
Oh.
Moira, what is this metal? It's soft like Roman pipes.
Ah, that's lead. A toxic metal.
And was it lead that drove the Romans mad? Can metal do this to a man?
Oh, God in heaven, yes. The Romans knew this well. And my poor mother, she drank from cups like these for so long.
ليش
You, all these years you gifted me poison. You gifted me madness.
Old friend, please. Your sickness has clouded your judgment.
This sickness was no accident. I trusted you.
Sheath your weapon, Fedovit.
Eivor, make this man see sense. He's old, sick, and his mind is unclear.
Horse shit! You want me dead, you lying shithog? I was a fool to not see it.
Stand down.
Treason must never go unpunished.
After all we did together? After all we won?
If any of my clan committed such a betrayal, I would rip his flesh from his bones.
You are not the warrior you used to be, old friend.
هذا
Traitor! Kill him! Feed him to the wolves! Now bleed!
وينه؟
Look at him! Is this how a leader should behave? Have to come to your senses.
شكو ليش تطيجي؟
The end of our road.
Stand, you treasonous bastard! Stand and fight me!
Old friend, do you remember the days we raced our horses across the length of this land? You were always faster. You always won. Because I let you win, my Jarl. So I will let you win one last time. We will meet once more in the corpse hall.
احتكت له لا تعوفه. طول الفترة يقعد يسممه. كل ساعة جاي ومطي glass. وهذا يشرب ويرجع لي ورا.
Afton, it's time I go. I am leaving for Mercia, going home.
And go with this. A sign of friendship. A bond between our clans, a symbol of the pain and suffering it took to win the peace.
بقول تحالفين بس مدينتين.
I hope we were right about him.
هو يجي ويطيب هالقلاصات، يجي ويطيب هالقلاصات.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randy. But
يلا ارجع يا غاندي.
now it seems the wind calls me back to Randy. Best tell her the good news.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away.
شلونك؟ انزل.
Pleasure. I entered Yorkshire to meet Halfdan Jarl. I left a friend of Halfdan the King. We have an oath at last.
Good. Very good.
أيام خلصت. جماعة الشمال. بعد واحدة يمكن. أساس لا. إن شاء الله هنكمل البث غدا على الله غالب. تصبحون على خير.